Hi, family. This is Pastor Carolyn, your pastor and purpose pusher of Tears to Breakthrough Ministries and T2B Global. Listen, a lot of you have reached out to me about having um, uh, Reesa Teesa's story told. Well, we're watching it first, and when we're talking about it in our monthly um, roundtable discussion. And so you're welcome to join me, any ladies that are watching this. But if you have not heard her story, I recommend you go over to TikTok if you're not already. And it's a 50-part series. If you want to be married, you need to listen to her story. And so what we're doing is at our roundtable discussion, we have a course called So You Say You Want to Get Married. And we're going to use her story to give you some gems. Okay. So many red flags. And I just want you to listen to this. Um, just listen, and I'll see you at the round table. This is the interlude, basically. Um, I'm not recapping on this video. I'm just kind of answering some stuff that has been written to me. Someone was like, why are you airing your business out on social media? It's a valid question. For me personally, I feel like this was traumatic to experience, to live through. And I'll expound on that on another video, the aftermath of this took. Honestly, I know some people are going to be like, that sounds crazy. It is kind of cathartic to get this out because I cannot tell you how much of this has been internalized since 2020. Also, seem like a cautionary tale to other women or to men for that matter. But to my sisters, to my ladies, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, doesn't matter. If something does not sit right with you, investigate it. Cannot stress that enough. If just one woman watches these videos and she's like, you know what? Something don't sit right with me. Let me look into this. It was worth it. Yes, it is a Lifetime movie. Yes, it is Netflix. Yes, it is crazy. Yes, it is hilarious also. And I understand all of those reactions. As someone who lived it, um, it was traumatic. But I feel like, God, it feels good to finally admit what I went through. Again, by the time this is uploaded, I'm only to January of 2021, right after getting married. So when I think back on it, there's things that I'm very, very grateful for. There are things that I'm just like, why did you not pay attention? Why did you not question? And the sad part is, I can't even begin to tell you. I don't remember the woman I was before I met that man. Um, because going through something like that, it changes you. And I've seen some women in the comments who were like, I was married to a habitual liar. I was married to a pathological liar. My baby daddy's a pathological liar. And my heart goes out to them because until you have dealt with someone so depraved, you really don't quite know how bad it can get. Um, so I'm fully aware that this was a risk, putting this out on social media, telling my story, my truth, and really kind of being like, look, this is what I went through.
I made dumb decisions. I overlooked things I should not have overlooked. I argued away things I should not have argued away. Um, and pinpoint exactly the moment I should have left. I still feel like God is sitting on the throne and he's like, I never planned for your monkey ass to marry him. I never even planned for you to go out and date with him. That's why I blew your tire. But you hard headed and you went anyway. And then I tried to go ahead and show you signs. You ignored them. Like, I feel like God did everything to help me as his child be like, this is not who I created to be your helpmate. And I was like, God, you taking too long. Too long. I want to have a family. You taking too long. And these are the consequences that I'm paying for basically telling God, you took too long. And I feel like God's grace is sufficient. It is. But at the same time, and I'm not perfect, I mean, not perfect at all. None of us are. But I do feel like when I sit back and I replay the events that happened, I truly cannot believe that was my story. Because all I wanted was to meet a guy, for him to be my best friend, for us to get married, have a family. I wanted someone I could make fun of his big old forehead and make fun of my nappy head and all my wigs, and yet he was my ride or die. I wanted someone that I could be like, man, help me with these kids, and he helped me with the kids. We had a nice home. We were comfortable. That is what I wanted. And I said this before, and I say it again. I truly thought, I truly hoped it was my turn. You see the women who are, so happy and, they're in these loving marriages and life just looks good. I really, really wanted it to be my turn. And so I excused away a lot of stuff that I hope the next woman who sees this does not excuse, because I don't wish this on anybody. I don't wish this on anyone to feel the way I felt the moment I discovered truth. So I just wanted to say that because I think it's important to try to answer the why is she posting this? Honestly, I was tired of holding it in. I was tired of holding it in. Um, and I hope it helps somebody. Let's all take a deep breath. We'll get some sleep. If you don't have anything to do and you just want to wish me happy birthday, wish me happy birthday tomorrow, February 15th. Shout out to Team Aquarius. Good night. This is.
Okay, so you say you want to be married. Join our roundtable discussion, and it will be surrounded around Reesa Teesa's story. And she said she thought it was her turn. She hoped it was her turn. If her story resonates with you, join our roundtable discussion. Yeah, I'm telling you, my information's in the bio. Ladies, all I can say is you need to watch the 50-part series on TikTok if you have not already. I'm telling you, this girl tells her story in such a powerful way. But the Bible says that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Her testimony has already set so many free. And not only that, but she even mentioned how her sharing her story, for those of you who want to know why she's sharing her story, it's helping her, it's healing her. to share her story. I know when I wrote my first book, Tears in a Bottle, just me writing my story down and putting it on paper, I begin to purge, I begin to heal. So I get it, I understand. And so it's not for us to decide how someone else, tells their story or how they should tell their story. So this is her story to be told, but we can all learn from it. So I'll see you at the round table. God bless.